be the day Xbox is going to showcase what they're working on for 2025. And Xbox itself is kind of in a weird spot right now, where it's like everybody knows that their last hold on. Everyone knows that their last console was a complete failure. Their games just didn't do well at all. I don't think, maybe Forza was the only one that sold pretty well. All of their acquisitions have gone absolutely nowhere. So it kind of leaves Xbox unclear as to what they're gonna do in the future. Like, are they even gonna have another console? I heard rumors that they might have a handheld device in the works, but why? I guess to compete with Steam Deck and the Nintendo Switch too, but I have no idea. The point is, we're gonna be seeing what they're working on for this year, and I don't know what to expect fully from this thing, because I've heard that these Xbox Directs usually last for 45 minutes, and they're only talking about showcasing 3 games and maybe a surprise 4th one. So the 3 games are I think it's called Expedition 33. Let me look it up. Expedition 33, which is like a turn-based Final Fantasy-esque game that does look pretty good, at least on the setting, and it seems to be doing some new cool stuff in the realm of mechanics and stuff. The other one is called South of Midnight, which I'm not very excited for, because I believe I've heard people say that Sweet Baby is involved with them, and I'm not interested in that company whatsoever. So I'm not really interested in that one. And the last one is Doom Eternal. No, sorry. Wow. Heresy. Doom the Dark Ages. Gotta clear my throat. Doesn't that sound lovely? Doom the Dark Ages, which is probably my most anticipated AAA game of 2025, just because I love Doom Eternal so much. I thought Doom 2016 was pretty good, but Doom Eternal was just absolute mayhem, and I loved it. And this one, I'm even more interested in it from a lore perspective, because I believe it's a prequel. I don't know if they're calling it that, but it is a prequel because it takes place during the time that the Doom guy was like, he somehow traveled through dimensions and then ended up in this like medieval realm or something. I'm a little bit spotty when it comes to the lore, but it's something like that, right? But and then they have like a 4th surprise that we don't know what that is. What's up?
I was gonna slightly correct you. If you watch the video that I showed you, there was a bunch, like the one that was kind of leaked beforehand. It had a bunch of like guys walking with Doom Guy, and they were like from the future, where Doom Guy is from.
No.
Yeah, they're from the future.
No.
Yeah, they're wearing futuristic armor, and they have guns.
That's because that's a whole other world. And like it's medieval, but not our medieval. Like they still have like.
Oh, I thought you meant like he traveled back in time, and I'm like.
Not in our world. Like he traveled to another dimension, and it's like this medieval-esque, but they have like energy weapons and stuff, right? The release that has been leaked. Yeah, I heard it was May 15th. So yeah, like it's not that long off, you know. What's up?
Did you see the message that I responded with?
No, the one I asked you not to come in naked. At first I said, don't come in baked, but what?
Don't say that though.
I'm not.
I was like,
the biggest God of War YouTuber talks about Xbox blasphemy. Hey, I don't care. Like, as long as the games are good, I don't care.
Remember the old logo that you had, the old banner that you had?
What, that I was gonna play Minecraft or something?
No, it was like the Windows background with like a bad shot of Kratos in like a Superman costume, and he had an Xbox logo on him for some reason.
Yeah. Was that in my main channel?
Yeah.
Oh god.
I was like, you probably should change this.
That was horrible. That look, I'm pretty sure that was made in MS Paint, and I'm like,
it was. You could tell.
Yeah, this will do. Like, yes, like this will be my.
It made no sense. I'm like, why does Kratos have like an Xbox logo on his chest?
You didn't save that, did you? Because in a way, it's kind of.
I might have.
It's kind of cringy.
Because I wanted to save it. Like,
it's just so ridiculous, right?
I'll try to find it if I can find it. I'll find it.
Hope Santa Monica sees that video. Which video are you talking about? But no, I don't care. Like, I know I'm mostly a PlayStation fan, but Mornville says to raise the mic audio. I don't think I can do it anymore. It's kind of capped.
I don't know if they saw what I just pulled out of the thing.
What did you just pull out? What?
Nothing.
Stop it. Just anyway. Have you seen Midgar Chronicles interviewing the developers? Yeah, I did. It was pretty good. A video. I look. I'm not gonna complain because that was his video. But man, I would have asked some things about the story. I don't know if like maybe because I interviewed Santa Monica at one point, and I know I had to submit my questions beforehand, just because that's how the developers operate, and I get it. But man, I wanted to learn some other things. You know, like right now, like off the top of my mind, like the only thing that's coming to mind is Forseti. I'm like, what was up with Forseti? Why was he mentioned? Like, I want to ask. I don't care too much about like, oh, what's the process of writing the arc for Fred? No, I don't care that much. But no, I'm sorry. Like, I don't. It was an interesting interview, and it's cool to see how the process of making Valhalla came to be. But I'm like, I want to ask some deeper questions here. Like, what's up with that? What's up with that, right? But I did watch it, so I'm happy for him. I'm happy he got an interview with him. I think he went there for the Game Awards. I don't know exactly how it came to be, but maybe like I know Santa Monica is pretty cool when it comes to content creators just showing up at their doorstep and be like, "Hey, can I see the lobby a little bit?" Yeah, sure, come in. They're pretty cool when it comes to that. You think Santa Monica will shock? Wait, will shock, and the next Pantheon won't be Egypt because they do that sometimes. That's very possible. That's very possible that they'll just pull the rug right from under us. Hold on. No.
Okay, making sure. To go.
What? Oh, that's what you pull. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I don't think that's that bad. I like how you're still turning just in case.
I want to know. This is not coming back to me.
A YouTuber apparently has a theory on Forseti and discovered him as an NPC that might be him.
I swear, if this is cooking creative.
Shut up. What YouTuber is this? Like, I'm interested in this.
I swear.
I can't talk about what I'm laughing, okay? Because it's
gonna make it worse.
It's just gonna make it worse. I'm not gonna feed into it, but it's just something that my wife and I've been talking about for a couple of days, and we think it's kind of funny.
It's gotten worse.
Yeah.
A couple days, right?
Hugo Martin, the director, says that this tomb is supposed to feel like an Abrams tank, as opposed to an F-22 fighter. Oh, I get the analogy. Like it's more underground, obviously. Like you're fighting a large waves of enemies. Like from the trailer, I have it right here. We can watch it again. From the first trailer, it did seem that it was going to be more like the OG Dooms, and I'm talking about like the very first Dooms. There's no jumping. What my wife says are the best Dooms. So we can skip a little bit, but. Like, it just feels like you're gonna be fighting. Like, the enemies are gonna be coming towards you, and you're just gonna be fighting them constantly instead of you just jumping all over the place, right? Look at that. See, like, it's on the ground. Like, you don't see a lot of jumping. Like, I'm pretty sure every shot is just on the ground, like him just walking. I know it doesn't seem very insightful, but I'm like, I know what I'm talking about. Where it's like, I know what I'm talking about. It seems different from Doom Eternal, and I don't know how to feel about that completely, to be honest with you. Because
feels amazing.
I think Doom Eternal has a high entry barrier, I guess. Like, honey, can you finish until you do this a lot.
Honey, I don't want you to say all of your sentences and then go, oh yeah, I really like this. This is amazing.
I changed it.
Only to figure out that you've been big faced this whole time.
I changed it.
Okay.
I changed it.
Okay.
Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. You just throw me off.
I'm sorry. See, I try to interrupt you before like you start saying stuff about.
You're waiting until I'm halfway through. You're good.
You want to finish? You want to let you finish?
Yeah, and then like, okay. Oh, Tico, by the way.
Do it again.
Anyway. I forgot what I was talking about. Hashtag Doom Dark Ages. Awesome game.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I was trying to help. Because I didn't see you do it. I didn't see you click over.
Anyway, the director also said Doom 2016 was run and shoot. Eternal was jump and shoot. And the Dark Ages was... Well, I mean... you didn't do a lot of acrobatics in Doom 2016, that's for sure. But Doom 2016 was more like an arena shooter. Like you would, I don't know, like you would in Doom Eternal to some extent was that as well, but you would enter into a room and just kill the enemies there and then progress and then enter the other room, right? Wait, what did Josh say? This is so weird. Cuba. I'm just reading that. I'm like, I don't know what he means by it. I don't know if it's because I was talking to you just now.
Okay.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Cuba, the Doom Slayer has been killing demons for eons. He just got put to sleep when he wasn't needed. Yeah, how I think happened is that, not how I think this is how what I remember reading.
Put him to sleep because he wasn't needed?
What?
Didn't the demons put him to sleep?
I think they dropped the tower on him or something. I'm forgetting now. I gotta sneeze. What?
Yeah.
No, I remember.
Didn't they figure out how to put him to sleep? And they're like, oh yeah, he's not dead.
Let me. Okay, I remember. So
sleepy.
I think it was after Doom 3. Like he enters a portal or something, or Doom 2 maybe. He enters a portal and ends up in another world, right? And that's the world of Doom: The Dark Ages, where it's like it's medieval, but it's not like our medieval times. Like there's still energy weapons and stuff like that. But Doom kind of rises up to the ranks and is like, hey, he's not from our world, but he's pretty cool. And he ends up leading the whole army into hell. And that's when there's the one of his teammates, I forgot the name of him, like he betrays him because his son died, and the demons of hell are like, hey, we could revive your son if you do this for us. And like he's the one who closes the gates behind them or something and leaves Doom guy and all of the other Marines, I'm guessing that's what their names are, the Marines, locked in hell. All of them die except Doom guy. Like he just goes on a rampage and starts killing people, and they realize that they can't kill him, right? So the only way to stop him is by dropping a building on him, right? And sealing him in a coffin or something like that. And then, in a coffin. Coffin. It's one of those words that I can't say, okay? And that's when Samuel Hayden finds him like eons later, right? But turns out that Samuel Hayden's was an angel or something. What? Honey, you're doing it again.
He knew it all along.
He knew it. Yeah, he was an angel or something, like a maker. Yeah. Hey, I'm surprised. I know a lot about the Doom lore. Like I'm just like, I'm kind of shocked with myself when I'm like, hey,
look at you.
I'm just kind of.
You're just doing it.
Regurgitating some Doom knowledge here. I don't know why regurgitating, but yeah.
You're doing it. Look at you.
You see my theory, Kiba, on the theory of adult Atreus on the, I'm guessing the Who Blew the Horn thing. I haven't seen all of them yet. I'm still reading through them. Just yesterday I read one that I'm like, oh, that's a pretty cool one. I'm not gonna spoil it here. I'm like, hey, that's an interesting one we haven't really considered. And here's the thing: whenever I do these community things, here's what happens. There's a lot of good ones, right? But there's always one that just rises above the rest, and I'm like, I want to do a video dedicated solely to this one, right? But I'm not going to do that because I did promise it was going to be like a compilation thing, right? So I will have to do it as in a ranking, like just like starting for... of course, I'm going to do like the best ones of all, right? But I'm going to end up with the best one, right?
I don't think it's probably a good idea.
What do you mean?
I would do them in no order in particular.
That's a good, yeah.
Because someone's like, what is my theory on 5 when it's clearly better than number 3?
True. Yeah, you know, you called it.
People start fighting in the comments and stuff. It's best to just not leave them categories. You're right. You're absolutely right. I tend to be.
Doom 64 is underrated. Great game. I haven't played that one.
Really good.
I feel like, see, now what we're doing is, I've been just like fiddling with it. Now all of the games I need to play are gonna get pushed back because I feel like doing a Doom marathon, and I don't know if I'll do it. Okay, because the older Doom games on the surface look really fun, but then I'm like, where's the stupid blue key? Oh no, what am I gonna do? Where's the blue key now? I'm lost. I played I forgot, Doom Slayer Tactician knows about this, but they released like an original Doom level like a couple of months back, maybe a year back. Like it's a completely original level, and I couldn't finish it because I'm like, I got lost, and I'm like, I lost interest. The gameplay is fun, but there's just I couldn't find my way. Hey Cuba, love from India. Hey Kifo, how you doing, man? I want to see Expedition 33. I figured you would because I know you like Final Fantasy, right? I know you like Final Fantasy, and that game kind of looks like it. So I'm interested in that one as well. There's many genres that for the longest time I've never liked, but then comes a game that just kind of changed. I call it the messiah of the genre, okay? And it just kind of changes how I view things. Even Witcher for me was kind of like that when it came to like open world RPG games. I never liked Skyrim. I never played Oblivion. I never liked any of those RPG heavy games. And in a way, Witcher 3 was the messiah for me when it came to that genre. It's like, I'm open to it. And I played it and it was pretty good. I'm not gonna play it again because it's super long. But I'm like, it was the first game that just kind of made me open to the idea of these games, right? So maybe Expedition 33 will be that for the turn-based genre, right? Because I feel like that's the final boss when it comes to genres that I don't like. Well, sports games are up there, okay? But turn-based, oh, that seems like such a waste. I don't like that at all. Doom 2 is a mess in level design. Yeah, I think I started to play Doom 2 as well a while back. Samuel Hayden's got fused with a Martin Maker. That's what happened. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I remember that it has a connection with the Maker. Thank you, honey.
Okay, hold on. There's only one shoe.
Gamers are more excited for Dawn Walker than Witcher 4. Hey.
Can't be saying that.
No, I read that comment. I didn't say it, but I believe it. Okay. Like, I was listening to the developers talk about the Dawn Walker thing, and it's just it made me nostalgic in a sense that these seems like just super nerdy dudes, okay, and dudettes that are just like interested in building a cool game, and they're just talking about the game itself, right? And I feel like all of the developers that worked on CD Projekt Red have slowly left. Like, it's been happening a lot with a lot of these big developers. Like, they just end up leaving, and the games that come out just are not very good. This is what has happened with Ubisoft. That there's a claim that most of the developers that are working there are just juniors, so they're not really that knowledgeable when it comes to the game development. So that's why their games just coming out kind of crappy, right? And I'm guessing that's what happened with the Cyberpunk as well. Like, the developers have slowly left because the guy who directed The Witcher 3 is the guy directing the Dawn of the Blood of the Dawn Walker. Dawn of the Blood Walker. Anyway, so it seems like all of the talent has left CD Projekt Red, or at least the big ones. So that's one of the reasons why I'm more excited for Blood of the Dawn Walker. But there's also a couple of things that I'm like, bro, this could be game of the year. If they actually succeed in making this could be huge. Like, there's a time constraint mechanic, I guess, that you only have 30 days to rescue your family. I'm like, that's interesting. But the way they described it is that it only progresses, time only moves forward in the main stories, I guess. Once you start a main story, the time moves forward. And once you finish that, you can't go back, right? But when it comes to, like, free roam, you have freedom and all that. So, like, it's interesting. You only have 30 days and 30 nights to complete your main objective of the game, right? There's also the setting itself. I'm not saying I don't like the Witcher setting. It's fine. It's just I have a soft spot when it comes to alternate history takes on stories, right? And this one takes place in our universe, right? The main villain of the game is a Roman guy that got turned into a vampire and then has woken up hundreds of years later to in the medieval times, and he's like, hey, the plague has just happened. They're weak. It's time to attack. I'm like, I'm interested in that. There's also a Mongol warrior as a vampire. I'm like, this is all interesting to me. Like, I want to see. It just sounds interesting. Like, I find the Dawn Walker much more interesting than the Witcher 4. Like, I'm not hyped about Witcher 4 at all. I'm sorry. I'm just not, okay? So, yeah, I'm excited for that game. I think the developers of CD PDR left not because Cyberpunk, but it was something way worse. Well, yeah, a lot of these AAA developments have gotten more the diversity route. Like, I'm gonna call it the sweet baby route, okay? And that's just, it's not good. It's just not good for games, okay? Like, you create this whole other rule by which you make games, and it's like you don't need diversity. Like, you don't need to force these characters in just because you think that they need to be like pushed up, like to embrace them. Like, you don't need that. Okay, you just need to make an interesting world, and that's it. Gamers will come, and I think that's the reason why a lot of these big developers are failing as well. Right now I only care about Doom, Death Stranding, and Phantom Blade. That looks good, man. And even Death Stranding, I'm open to it. I have this idea, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, I'm not the first one who's had this idea, but I want to do a Death Stranding playthrough again, but I want to do it while I'm like walking on a treadmill or something. Like, when there's cutscenes, I'm not gonna walk. For one thing, the cutscenes are really long. But whenever I'm walking in the game, like, I have to be on the treadmill just to simulate what it's like, right? Like, I have that idea. I'm like, I want to do that. And I'm sure like other people have done it. I think someone actually did it where it's like they rigged cables and sensors to like his walking as the character's walking in the game. I don't know how that would work, right? But I want to do that because it has a simple design idea, just deliver packages, but it can be fun at times. It can be fun. It can be tedious at times too. The point is, like, yeah, this Stranding was a little bit disappointing for me, but I'm hoping the second one kind of finds its footing. Pun so intended. Okay, I don't mind. Honestly, now I want to try it. Now you want to try what, the treadmill thing? If Devil May Cry 6 and God of War 6 come out at the same year, Kuba, do you think it'll be a tough game of the year? I don't know. I don't think currently God of War is competing in the same space as Devil May Cry. Like, they're more into the story side of things, while Devil May Cry is still very action focused. It's possible that Santa Monica might have seen like a change in the fandom a little bit, or at least I hope that's the case, where they're like, people came out, they became more vocal about the walkie-talkie sections, and maybe they'll go back to being more actiony. But my fear is that they won't want to make angry the people that buy their games, which is a lot of people who just like the walkie-talkies, right? So it's possible that they'll continue to do the same thing that they're doing right now, which is working for them, money speaking. But it would be interesting if they make the next game more actiony. The one thing I think that won't happen is them making another Ironwood section. I think that was the last time that they're never gonna try something like that. Have I seen the new Phantom Blade Zero gameplay? Yeah, I uploaded a reaction to it. You can, in this channel, you can just look up my videos, and it's up there. It's looking really good. I like that there doesn't seem to be a stamina bar at all. I'm excited for that. There's tons of weapons as well. Of course, I think this is still not like a fully return to the action space, but I think it's going to be important. I think it's going to be an important game because it's kind of moving us back to that, you know, like a more action-focused game instead of the more traditional Souls-like, right? Have I seen the Expedition 33 cast? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. If Kratos meets Wukong one day, they will be allies. They are the same DNA, god rebels. I mean, Wukong is more of a trickster god, but it would be interesting to see what they do, right? I have never seen animation as smooth as Phantom Blade. It's insane. They really try to like capture that 90s martial arts movies from Japan or China. I'm not sure where they came from. Like all those Bruce Lee movies, or more like Jackie Chan. Like they're over the top. Like that. The animations are definitely over the top. So I'm excited for it. I want to see what's there. Hold on. Some good water. Corey's a visionary. There's a reason why they wrapped up the Norse era in 2 games. He probably saw a change coming. Look, I'm beginning to think that it has... Remember when they said that, oh yeah, we thought we could just make it in 2 games? I never bought that excuse. I never bought it, okay? Because like, no, you knew... Corey in an interview talked about how it was really sad seeing things from a show he watched. I forgot what it was. Firefly. Yeah, Firefly. I was like, oh yeah, in season 1 you can see the poster, and in the interview he said that it was gonna be something that was gonna get in season 4. So it's like you don't want that in your story. So I could tell that there were external forces that kind of forced them to finish the game in the trilogy, the Norse saga, in 2 games instead of 3. And I'm beginning to think that it was it could have been a number of things. I think the live service game might have played a role in it as well, where it's like they saw that, hey, this thing could make a lot of money, but we need you to wrap up the Norse Saga to get, I don't know, to get all of these characters out quickly so that we can make the live service quickly, right? So I'm guessing that could have been a factor in it. There's other things where like it could have been the other IP they're working on. So I just don't think that it was like yes, we think cutting the Norse Saga into 2 games, like, it'll be a good idea. I don't think it was like that. I think it was, they were more forced to do it, and they had to do the best they could, you know. They also dropped the Assassin's Creed Shadows story trailer. Is anyone interested in that game? I'm not. I haven't been interested in Assassin's Creed for a while, so this one's no exception. Ubisoft for me is kind of dead right now, where it's the same thing where it's like all of the top developers have left and it's nothing but juniors just working on it, right? So I'm not interested in that. Might be a little stupid. What if, but Kratos was actually going to fight Baldur forever? If Kratos and Atreus never had the mistletoe, would Kratos have done Prometheus effect on Baldur? I have no idea, but that's not how the story is written. Kratos will never meet Indian gods because people would be angry and the entire game could get banned. Yeah, that's definitely like something I believe too as well. Yeah, I don't think it's Indian mythology, Christianity, and Islam. I think are kind of out of the table. Like, I don't think they're gonna discuss that at all. Can't wait to see Doom Guy playing new Doom game with his stepbrother Master Chief. Now that you said that, it reminded me that they definitely had a secret level. But Microsoft turned it down. They had a secret level episode where Master Chief and Doom Guy like were teamed up, and I don't get it. Is Microsoft allergic to making money? Like, they own both IPs. It's not like it's a competition anymore. Okay, Microsoft owns Bethesda and Halo. Why not? Like, everybody want to see that? People always say like, oh yeah, Doom Guy versus Kratos. Like, no, you want to see Doom Guy versus Master Chief. Okay, like, they're like the 2 first-person shooter dudes, cool armor, cool weapons. You want to see that fight. What is wrong with Microsoft? I don't know, but we're about to find out. Their thing is about to begin. It's only 2 minutes away. We can still talk a little bit more. Have I played Marvel Rivals? I tried playing it. It's not for me. I just don't like the hero shooter genre, man. It's just not... It's not very fun. I just don't find it very fun, okay? But I do think it's better than Overwatch, okay? I've seen some of that, and it's not looking good for Overwatch. There's a crisis in the gaming industry, but it will pass. What do you think the crisis is? I feel like this is a very heavy topic to get into like 2 minutes before the thing starts. What do you think is the biggest ailment in the gaming industry right now? Go. You have 1 minute.
People using game time and development time on adding story bits that a consultation company told them to add. Like, I think it's like they're now, instead of like making stuff and like focusing on making stuff, they have to make a little stuff, go to the consultation company, get it approved, then continue making stuff, and then go to the consultation company, and then the consultation company goes, no, we don't like that, do that again.
Yeah.
And so they have to go back and do it.
No, I think consultation companies like Sweet Baby and their likes have been a blight to the gaming industry. Like, I was just thinking about Mortal Kombat, and that's why, like, and people call people who have this opinion grifters and all that. Even David Jaffe, things like that, which is, it's a shame. I'm glad. Look, I love David Jaffe, but man, he has completely lost the plot, I think. I still like him as a friend, but Jesus. Anyway, the Mortal Kombat, the last DLC that they came out with included Cyrex and Sector, like 2 of the cyborgs of the series, right? And they made him into ninja women, right? And people think that people who don't like that is because that they're women. It's not that. It's the fact that it completely robs what makes those characters interesting. And my wife was talking about this, that it's this body horror element, right? It's just dudes that were just you know, against her will taken, I believe, right, and just turn into cyborgs, right? At least that's
it depends on the iteration.
yeah, at least that's Cyrex in Mortal Kombat 9. Yeah, well, yeah, he kind of volunteers too. But the point is, like, kind of robs him of that horror, body horror like element. I'm like, you're absolutely right. And now they're just regular people. I think they would have been just as bad if it was just regular guys just wearing suits. I'm like, you just made them into ninjas. The cool thing was that they were like cyborg ninjas. What? Non-binary. That's the war cry. Oh, I think it's beginning. Okay, there we go. Let's go back. But anyway, I think consultation companies are a complete scam and they're ruining games. Anyway,
Case full of
let me know if the audio is okay.
Green line art drawings depict Hazel walking with her head held high. Text: 4 studios, straight from the devs to you. A musician plays a double keyboard. A voice actor snarls into a microphone. In a hallway with a huge Doom mural, a man juggles multicolored clubs. A concept art collage takes up a wall.
Is this AI?
Blooms on a computer screen.
What do I have description on? What is this?
Flashes of dozens of people smile into the camera.
Why is it describing everything I'm hearing?
A marker sketch for the Xbox logo appears. A cursor types out.
Are you hearing?
I think they have that in the video.
Logos appear for id Software, Compulsion Games, Sandfall Interactive, and Xbox Game Studios
I think it's
Publishing.
in the video.
The Xbox Game logo enlarges to eclipse the others. The storm rages over a roiling gray
No, wait, no. I don't want this. Hold on.
No, it'd be over here. Hold on. It's usually somewhere over here, like a... Is anyone else? Yeah, everyone's like, what is going on?
Lightning strikes a cresting wave.
This is audio description. Yes.
Lighter and thinner.
Yes.
High above the storm,
so
they're adding this.
Some people have complained that they can't watch the live streams because maybe they have issues watching it, so they want people to do audio descriptions
a sky bridge. A man with wavy black hair looks up. Text
Are you serious?
Producer and head of Team Ninja. Subtitles.
Hello, this is Fumiko Yasuda from Team Ninja at Koei Tecmo Games. I am pleased to announce exciting news about one of our flagship action series.
No, I'm looking at my stream so I can look at the chat.
Please take a look.
It says audio at the top?
Koei Tecmo. Rain falls on a dark, grimy street.
What do you mean it says audio on the top? Hold on, where? Change the video? But this is Xbox. Let me see IGN.
Infiltrated the facility. Commencing.
I saw Platinum Games just now.
No, it was like a wrong video. They said like the one that you had selected.
Oh! Okay, hold on. My bad, you guys. Okay, I see. Yeah, audio description. That's what I had clicked.
Okay, just go to Xbox. Just go to Xbox.
My bad, you guys.
Right there. It was right there. Why did you do that?
Okay, there.
Right there, you maniac. Just now you gotta go back.
Oh, wait a sec. What is this? Hold on. This looks good. I'm so sorry, you guys.
Mission.
Keep going back.
Honey.
There you go.
Okay, let's start over. I'm like, why are they forcing this on us? Okay, this is the first one, okay? Lightning rose over the ocean. What is going on? You are on Xbox. Okay, so this is kind of a shocker. Team Ninja. I thought it was Platinum Games. I'll shut up.
Konnichiwa, Koei Tecmo Games チーム忍者の安田文彦です。今日は皆様にチーム忍者が長く大切にしてきたアクションシリーズの新情報を発表できる機会をいただけてとても嬉しく思います。早速ですが、こちらをご覧ください。
Several years ago, the Dark Dragon, youngest of the divine dragon gods, wreaked havoc across the world. The plot was ultimately thwarted through the efforts of a sole ninja. However, the Dark Dragon's husk remained, and from this husk fell an endless downpour of cursed rain. The abandoned Tokyo continues its struggle against chaos to this day.
Infiltrated the facility.
This could be cool.
Commencing mission.
It is Platinum Games. Oh, we're about to eat good. Oh my goodness. They're doing a hack and slasher. Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
No escape.
Oh. It's like a Ninja Gaiden game. Yeah, it does look very Ninja Gaiden. Yes. Oh, bullet held mechanics. I love it.
This is it. Ryu Hayabusa.
It is Ninja Gaiden. Oh my god!
Ends here.
They're doing a Ninja Gaiden.
So you've come.
What?
Fuck off, Hayabusa. I will execute my mission.
They've done it.
世界中の町人の皆さん、10年以上大変お待たせしました。最強の忍者となり容赦なく襲い来る
And it's being made by Platinum Games? Are you serious?
ナンバリング最新作として忍者ガイデン4を発表させていただきました。本作はプラチナゲームズさんとの協業で開発を進めています。プラチナゲームズさんのアクションゲームというジャンルにおける実績は言うまでもなく、ベヨネッタやニアオートマタなど素晴らしいアクションタイトルを生み出してこられました。忍者ガイデン4というタイトルを10年以上の時を超えて新たに皆様にお届けするにあたり、より多くの方に新鮮な気持ちでプレイしていただけるよう、新たな世界を新主人公であるもう一人の町人ヤクモで冒険するという形で制作することにしました。
I was not expecting this at all, man.
先ほどご覧いただいた映像の中で竜ハヤブサも登場しておりましたが、彼は今回も物語に密接に関わってい
I
ま
need
す。
to play this series now. Like, Ninja Gaiden is a series that I've always wanted to play. It looks really good.
目的は何なのか、
I need to play it now. there's no arguing now. Like, I need to finish it.
物語は黒竜がもたらした正気の雨によって荒廃した首都東京が舞台となっています。この雨は黒竜がまだ生きている証であり、雨が止まない限り東京に安寧は訪れません。今作の新主人公であり、ハヤブサと対をなすカラス一門に所
Oh,
属
he's
す
a
る
rival of the
ヤクモが
Hayabusa
首
clan.
都東京で黒竜を倒し、この世界を晴らすため戦いに身を投じます。
これまで忍者ガイデンシリーズで描かれてきたダークでハードな世界観は継承し、そこにさらに危機を感じさせる要素として呪いやより混沌とした景観のデザインを取り入れています。
I gotta be honest. Xbox started with a bang with this direct. This is. I never thought I would see a hack and slasher of this caliber return. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how cool that enemy looks. Look at the platforming. Look at how cool the game looks. Look at that. Look at the wall running.
Xbox is like, look guys,
Oh my.
we might have dropped the ball before.
Did I just see a tether? Like, did he just like, he did like a grapple hook just now? Like, why is my stream so doo-doo on PC? Does it look...
Really bad.
What? We're gonna have to look into this. Like, this is getting kind of annoying, because even yesterday was like this. Like, there's something in the latency or something.
It's the bandwidth, I think. There's a bandwidth issue.
Oh, he looks so cool.
新しい主人公のヤクモは竜ハヤブサに次ぐ新たな町人です。彼にはまだ若さも残っていますが、カラス一門を背負う天才忍者でもあり、忍者ガイデンシリーズにおける忍者の頂点、竜と肩を並べる次世代の町人たり得る人物としてデザインしています。 そんなヤクモの前に立ちふさがるのは荒れ果てた東京の治安維持組織であり、黒竜の封印を守る竜神島や現世に蔓延する人ならざる者ローマ、そしてもちろん
I love these games, just like
魔人も
over
登
the
場しま
top
す。
crazy monsters to
現時
fight.
点では公
I
開
love
してい
it.
ませんが、新たなキャラクターやシリーズファンの方に喜んでいただける人物も登場しますので、続報にご期待ください。
従来のシリーズからバトルスピードをさらに加速させ、目にも止まらぬスピードで敵との攻防を繰り広げることができます。
Oh my god, look at this.
ヤクモが使える新要素
And they're showing so much of it.
ヌエの型を駆使したダイナミックな攻撃によって
Like they're still
これまで
going.
から大きく進化した一対他の戦闘を可能にしました。ヌエの型ではこれまでの忍者ガイデンにはない広範囲かつ一撃必殺の攻撃となっており、多勢に無勢の状態が長く続く戦況を一気に覆すことができます。もちろん1対1の戦闘における比率も健在です。プレイヤー同様、敵もガードや回避をしてくるため、緊張感のあるフェアな戦闘を味わうことができます。敵の動きをしっかりと捉えながら、一瞬の隙を逃さずに攻撃を仕掛けていくことが重要です。ヌエの方によって忍者ガイデンのアクションの味わいにさらなる進化を感じられるかと思います。
I can't believe it. I'm still like, I can't believe like they announced this. Like just, I didn't think we were gonna get another Ninja Gaiden game like this because we have like a 2D made by the Blasphemous team. Like, oh, okay, that's cool.
本作の主人公であるヤクモは竜とは一味違うアクションを有していますが、その中でもしっかりと忍者ガイデンらしさを感じていただけると思います。例えばカラス、ヌエ、2つの型があるという点がヤクモの大きな特徴ですが、それらが持つ多彩な性能のアクションを用いて敵や状況ごとに使い分ける攻略の深みや滅却、絶技などを絡めた抑揚あるスピーディーな攻防などはもちろんヤクモでも健在です。
ヤクモと竜ハヤブサはそれぞれがかなり異なる個性的な
I'm not a big fan of like the fact that you're gonna be playing as 2 characters. I never like that in games, but hey, I'll take it at this point because it's like we need these games to return. Oh god, it looks so good.
新しい忍者ガイデンにご期待ください。忍者ガイデンシリーズに色濃く残っている歯ごたえやグレードの高いアクション体験の継承、さらに我々プラチナゲームズの特徴であるスピーディーなアクションやダイナミックな演出も取り入れ、進化した正当続編を作り上げるべく総力を挙げて開発を進めております。
容赦ない敵とのいかなる攻防にもフェアに戦える手触りをヤクモでも目指しています。皆様に進化した忍者ガイデンを触っていただける日を楽しみにしています。
シリーズファンはもちろんのこと、忍者ガイデンを初めてプレイする方でも存分に楽しめる作品になっておりますので、ぜひ発売をお待ちください。
長年にわたってプラチナゲームズさんと共にまさに忍者のように潜んで忍者ガイデン4の開発を進めてきましたが、
It's not just a game, but this also feels like a,
非常に嬉しく思います。
it feels like an old reveal where they're just talking about the game. Like they're just, again, these same people that are really passionate about the game that they're working on, they're like, yeah, we got a ton of things, and they just talk about it non-stop. I can't believe Xbox opened up with this.
さて、本日お伝えしたい発表はそれだけではありません。
What?
こちらをご覧ください。
What are you gonna, what's, you can't, what else are they gonna show? Oh my god, it's a remake of the second one, right? Is it a remake? I think this is a remake.
My path leads through the land of the dead.
It's a remake of the first one. That was the first level of the first one, I'm pretty sure.
And thus the sun sets on the Dragon Ninja bloodline.
Genshin, go back to
It's a... Are we getting a Ninja Gaiden remake before God of War?
Yes.
忍者ガイデン2のオリジナル版は2008年に Xbox 360で発売し、
I'm so jealous, man.
ハイスピードなバトルを皆様に
I'm so jealous right now.
今作忍者ガイデン2ブラックではオリジナル版の表現に立ち戻り、アンリアルエンジン5を用いてグラフィックを大幅に刷新。忍者ガイデン2の完全版
This sentence, I don't care. No, I don't care. I'm stopping it. Okay, honoring the style of the original with significantly revamped graphics using Unreal Engine 5. That's all I want for God of War. Same game, modern graphics.
I'm just letting you know you're already behind.
I don't care.
綺麗なグラフィックでお楽しみいただけるのはもちろん、リュウハヤブサに加え、アヤネ、モミジ、レイチェルもプレイブルキャラクターとして登場します。そして本作は
I'm so jealous right now.
PC そして Xbox ゲームパスでこの後すぐに発売となります。忍者ガイデンシリーズを長年応援いただいている皆様はもちろん
What? Did they say once you go black, you never go back? What is it?
4の発売前にぜひ本作をお楽しみください。今年はチーム忍者創立30周年の節目で、本日
They're celebrating the 30th anniversary.
2025年は忍者の年、イヤーオブザ忍者となります。ぜひ忍者ガイデンシリーズの展開にご注目ください。本日はありがとうございました。
Oh my goodness. These people just flat out came.
They did.
No, these people just flat out came and said, yeah, new Ninja Gaiden, completely faithful to the original ones. Oh, and we're remaking this fan favorite one. You're welcome. Oh, this is the Sunset game. Midnight Sunset.
Welcome to Compulsion Games here in Montreal, Canada. At our studio, we care about world building, and we treat the setting almost like a character of its own. From the magical noir of contrast to the alternate history of We Happy Few, we draw inspiration from the landscape to shape mood, drama, and intrigue. For South of Midnight, our third-person action-adventure game, the story and characters bring a folkloric Deep South to life. This gave us a chance to explore Southern Gothic themes with a dark fantasy twist. So while our protagonist Hazel is at the forefront of our story, it's the macabre elements and larger-than-life creatures that will leave a mark on her journey and growth.
Got us these.
It is really picking up out there. Did you pack everything?
Mama, this ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
As long as you didn't forget the
Flashlights and batteries.
Oh, shoot, we got 5 minutes. Let's go.
Won't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Now, you want to bring this up right now.
I'm just saying.
Hazel, please.
We might need some help.
Okay.
I might need some help. While you're out helping everybody else.
Hazel!
Bro. Like the tonal shift from Ninja Gaiden to this. Yeah, what's up?
I can tell that maybe this would be a good time to do this. But the stream is unwatchable
disastrous
on
events
PC,
will push
and
her
people
into a
are
darkly
bringing this up. Would
magical
you mind if I
world
try to enhance?
Yeah, I don't think
right at this point?
I don't really care about this game
It's
so much.
really, you're also really behind. I don't know if you see that.
No, I know about it. I don't
So
care.
we're gonna.
How would you even fix it?
The land
Okay,
itself
so,
chooses
okay, well, I want
Hazel
people
as a
seeing
weaver.
this because I don't want to.
Someone who
hold on.
can see beyond.
Can
the
you fix it
surface
while
and
it's
tap
live?
Give me a second.
into
Yes,
reality.
if you did a
The
window
grand
capture.
tapestry. Weavers can see
Ah,
the
okay.
fabric binding our worlds,
Go ahead.
connecting people,
Okay,
nature,
so we're gonna
and
fix this
echoes of the
live.
past.
Keep those hands to yourself.
Or attempt
Hazel
to
can
anyway.
perceive both the mystical strands and stigmas in the world.
Watch it
Through
crash.
her newfound power, she reweaves these stigmas
Shoot, I forgot
and
to-
mends the afflicted
on.
creatures she encounters.
As Hazel discovers her power, the world gradually shifts into the surreal, revealing that creatures
I
from
think
old
it's
folktales
4.
actually exist.
You up here?
Sorry guys, bear with us for a sec.
Among them,
We're
there's
doing it live!
the storyteller who becomes both the guide and companion.
I understood that reference.
Okay. I'm gonna do this one. What was it before? Dang it.
Honey,
I think it was
25 for
Yeah,
them.
it was just 25. Okay.
Meeting Catfish marks the true beginning of Hazel's
Okay.
journey. All of Hazel's
let us know
are designed around
that
textile
fixed
crafting
it,
and
guys.
traditional spinning wheels.
You wanna
Her weapons
fast forward
include
through
a
it?
spindle,
No, that's okay.
2 weaving hooks.
Like, are you sure you like shows it?
Her
Right.
magic abilities manifest with supernatural lace-like patterns, blending the traditional craft with mystical elements. Hazel engages with the world through a variety of movement abilities. Those abilities also help Hazel progress on a journey.
As her
You have to
journey
wait till, like,
unfolds, Hazel
some
will
better
master
gameplay
new
happens.
weaving abilities, using them to traverse the world,
No, I think it looks better already.
conjure objects.
No, it looks good
And
when it's like
confront
this, but the moment when it got to like Ninja Gaiden, it was nothing
Combat
but
is
pixels. It
about
was because of
understanding
the
and
like the
adapting to
speed.
different enemy archetypes known as aints.
Wait,
The manifestations
you put,
of corruption
better play
Hazel
Ninja Gaiden Black.
These haints
I don't
trap
want to hear it.
Hazel in
No, I
combat
need to play it through the whole
until she
series, man.
unravels
Like, when does it? It didn't say when the remake was coming out, right?
So they're 30th
Each ain't
anniversary.
has its own unique
Yeah.
moveset, strengths, and weaknesses that you'll need to learn and adapt to. For example, the slug burrows on the ground and unleashes devastating strikes from afar, while the Ravager closes the distance with chilling speed. Hazel can counter these threats with agile melee abilities to execute powerful combos, jump attacks, and charge attacks. But close combat is risky and can backfire because aints have powerful defensive abilities. Mastering your magical skills becomes the key to gaining the upper
I mean,
hand
this
in
game
combat.
itself doesn't look that bad, but man, when you put it like after
Pull,
Ninja
and
Gaiden,
weave are some
they're
of
like,
the
you can
spells at
do
your
air
disposal
attacks.
that give you a
Huh?
tactical advantage.
Meanwhile, Ninja Guy's like, like you can't. I mean, this looks so slow now. They shouldn't have started with the Ninja Gaiden reveal, but like this just looks this game look bad.
With follow-up strikes. Spells interact uniquely with each enemy type.
Has the quality
Dynamic
improved? Yeah,
combat
let us know.
scenarios, especially when facing multiple types of opponents.
This is God of War Egypt.
Once in the
You
deck,
called it, man.
enemies can be unraveled, breaking their core and setting them free of their corruption, which has the added benefit of providing L boosts and reducing ability cooldowns. If you play your combos right,
Providing
you can
what?
enhance
I heard
Hazel's combat
elbows.
readiness and keep on chaining her abilities. As Hazel progresses in the game, she unlocks new moves and improved abilities, and you'll have
Yeah,
to
quality's
decide
way better
which
now,
areas
okay.
to prioritize. The upgrades will change how you approach combat, like enhancing area of effect attacks,
It's out.
or refining
The
push
remake
and
is
pull
out?
skills to improve precision and make them feel more rewarding.
Thank you,
The
honey.
combat system is fast and responsive, built around chaining attacks, landing precise strikes, and unraveling enemies.
You mind if I take a look around?
You can see every place old Molly terrorized and more. Now for
You
the
remember what it was
low
called?
price of a
Ninja Gaiden Black.
In Hazel's
Ninja
search
Gaiden
for
2
her
Black,
mother,
I think.
You'll explore multiple regions, each ruled by a
You-
region with their
Sigma
own southern
Part
epic
5.
history. You'll gradually uncover the backstories of these beings, once human or animal, who were transformed by tragedy.
You're gonna have to play this game, honey. You're from the south. Like you
I hate this already.
As a
gotta
weaver,
tell me the
Hazel
lore.
heals these creatures by
The
collecting
southern
fragments
lore.
of haunted memories. We call these echoes, which reveal each creature's past. Hazel must experience these echoes before she can mend them.
What kind of person would do that to someone?
We design each region to reflect the creature that's been doomed to wander it. From the atmospheric environment to unique music themes composed for each one.
Yeah, you can download the
While not
remake
all
today.
encounters
You
lead
can
to
download it today.
You can get it
Hazel
for
will
free
need
on
to
Game
face
Pass.
mythical creatures
Wow.
in epic confrontation before she can heal
It's
them.
a,
Our boss
they ended
encounters
with you
and
can
give
play
the
Ninja
sequences
Gaiden
also
2
reflects
while
the
you wait for
uniqueness
number 4.
of each creature.
Bro, these people just came out. If Santa Monica doesn't do something big, they're gonna be really embarrassed.
The
Just
best comment that I've seen was like, PlayStation burned down the kitchen while Xbox cooked.
yeah.
As the encounters progress,
Hey, it looks
the
pretty
musical
good.
theme builds up, cranking the tension alongside the fight.
Honey, don't you want to know about the South's lore? Look at this crocodile. What's the lore, honey?
No, this
Each
is a
of
bit
these
different.
larger-than-life creatures is inspired
This is a
by
little
Southern
different.
folklore.
Let me know when the big blue bowl shows up.
The big blue ball? What?
We got a long journey ahead.
Bowl. B-U-L-L.
South of
bowl.
Midnight unfolds as
Is
a
that a thing?
hero's journey,
Yeah.
and as Hazel, you'll travel through a tapestry of
Almost as
Southern-inspired landscapes. From abysmal swamps to flooded farmlands to the Appalachian peaks.
It's got a cool art
In
style.
our magical south, decaying buildings reclaimed
Paul
by
Bunyan.
nature stand moments away.
Papa Noel
from
arrives.
hungry
I saw that.
And as Hazel delves deeper, reality bends ever more.
Is that the chaos beast from
The
Fallen
history,
God?
landscape, and folklore of the American Deep South fill our world.
saw it,
And our
Luke,
team
I
has
saw it.
infused the game with thoughtful details and environmental storytelling.
I heard the
Bottle
developers of
trees
these
and
games
hidden
were
porches,
not feeling
which are
very
central
confident about it because they were
way
making a
the
game
past
about the
emerges as
South, the
central
American
themes,
South,
which
but
you can see
they're
from
from
old
Canada.
abandoned buildings and businesses
From
struggling to
Montreal.
survive. As you explore,
It's like
you'll
me
meet
making a
locals
game
who stay
about
behind
African
even if
mythology.
they
It's like, yes, Zulu.
Yeah, it looks really weird. Like it doesn't look like it's in the South. It's like some sort of. I mean, if it's like a mystical South, 'cause they
Artistically,
got
we're staying true
mountains,
to our
but then like they
moody
have
compulsion.
vibes.
No, it's definitely like a mystical like
Okay, so
world.
I don't know.
It's not.
inspired by stop motion
We're gonna go to a
which allows
Trader
our team to bring
Joe's.
a
I don't know what you
distinct
guys have in the
personality
South here. I'm
and tone
sorry.
to every prop and character.
Let's go to Bojangles. I do
Because
like
this
Bojangles.
folklore
I'm
is
just
open to
saying.
visual
I'm not making fun of them.
We embrace the freedom to reimagine these creatures and their stories, to adapt how they look, and to craft our own version of a fantastical Deep South.
And Palm Frost says, yeah, apparently new guy a remake for God of War.
Yeah.
At Compulsion Games, we love to craft
I'm-
around.
It's older. It's older.
Well, yeah, they were celebrating their 30th anniversary, right? So
Maybe in 10
We
years we'll
hope you
get
enjoyed
that.
this deep dive into South
you see
America.
that guy doing
We're
that?
thrilled to announce that the game will launch on April 8th, and pre-orders are now available on Xbox and Steam.
I'll wait for reviews for this one. Maybe it looked again after. Oh, they're saving Doom Eternal for last. Doom the Dark Ages. Keep saying Doom Eternal. After seeing Ninja Gaiden, like that one just seems so slow, man. Platinum Games are the GOAT. It's insane how you haven't played Metal Gear. No, I have played it. I played it. I liked it. I just didn't stream it. And I've played Bayonetta. Bayonetta's up there. I think after God of War is my favorite one, like just in hack and slashing genre, like it's up there. Bro just busted. I saw it. I saw it, Ichio. There was a guy in the south of midnight who went like, and it was in slow-mo. Like, what do you do that for? Oh, this looks cool.
Our grand adventure in game development actually started as a solo passion project. I wanted to create
Francis
something like
Lebaquette.
with turn-based combat I grew up with and loved, but that fully leveraged the latest
All right, let me look at this one.
refresh the genre with new features, and took place in a compelling world. I knew I needed help to realize my dream. First, I turned to a programmer I knew would get it.
Guillaume and I started trading ideas right away, and that quickly turned into trading files back and forth. Soon, I was creating the first prototypes of the reactive turn-based system, combining real-time offense and defense element, and a cinematic battle camera system. Things really clicked when we tested the first version of those features. We felt we had something both challenging and fun.
As Tom and I went back and forth and iterated on game elements, a vision started to come together, and I shared it with an old friend from university.
Guillaume and I are both passionate gamers, and when he described the project, I quit my job the following week and joined the team without hesitation. Because I believe that in video games, success always starts with a strong creative vision. And we had that, defined by 3 core elements. A story with great emotional depth, gameplay that
Like it just looks
innovates
stylish
the
for a
classics we love.
for a turn-based game. It looks stylish, and I like that.
That is completely original,
I like the world too. It takes place in Paris, but it just there was an alien invasion or something. I don't know.
These tenets. A group of friends
My wife says
with
she doesn't
shared
like how it
vision
looks. So I'm like,
and the drive
I
to
think it
make
looks kind of
something
interesting.
great.
There's something off with it. I don't know how to explain it. I just don't know what it is.
I think it's the facial animations. They look kind of off.
Core to every great RPG is a compelling story.
Stuff moves too
And
much.
Guillaume and I
think that's
spent
what
4
I said. Like
years
their hair is
intensively
moving. Too,
developing
like
and
when they're
refining
moving.
I think it's because they were underwater.
No, she was running a second.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
67 years ago, a massive slumbering paintress and a monolith appeared with no warning. Once a year, the paintress wakes and paints a number on her monolith, and everyone who has passed that age is erased. Every year that number ticks down, and everyone dies younger and younger. Expeditions depart to kill the Paintress, determined to fight until their final breath, but none have ever returned. Our story follows Expedition 33.
Expeditioners, we honor your dedication.
Playing games also made a Vanquish. You need to play it. I've played that one as well. I didn't stream it, but I've played it. I think it's the best third-person shooter I've ever played. It's really fun.
And conflicts arise because they have different perspectives on what needs to be done.
I'm sorry about earlier.
We wanted our story to feel dark and mature.
I'm telling you, Platinum games are like the
like
kings right now when it comes to action games. One I haven't played that I want to play from the Switch is called Astral Chain, which looks really, really good. It was released years back, but I've never actually played it, and I want to play it. The fact that they're like making a Ninja Gaiden game is so exciting. Just that's the best team for that game.
What are we gonna do? In a world like this, how does one stay hopeful or make peace with their fate?
Yeah, I agree, Steven. Like, the story premise for this one seems interesting. It's like, oh, every year she writes the number, and the number she writes is the people that died that year. Like, that's interesting. I like that.
That's what I'm saying. It's obvious that they're not dying. It's going to be revealed that she's saving them and they're being teleported to heaven or something at the very end. They're going to be like, it was, we were trying to do something bad all along.
Maybe, I don't know.
I can already tell.
Gustave and Lune are deeply invested in the expedition, even if they fight all the time. To them, the mission is tied not only to their family.
There was one of the characters there that looked like the girl from the Fallout show. I don't think it's
every contingency. You know that.
Contrast that with
that
Sia,
one,
whose darkest days have already happened.
What are the stars whispering to you? Actually, I'm the one whispering to them. It's something my dad and I used to do.
And Maëlle, who cares more about really living her life, not just living longer.
Gustav, are you real?
How long is the event supposed to last? I don't know. It's like 40 minutes. I like that they're more like deep diving into their games as opposed to just trailers. I like that. For the people who are interested in this game, like, they get a lot more out of it, right?
And a fully playable character. He has a really cool battle mechanic where he can turn into the enemies he defeats.
What are you doing?
Just need the foot. Aha!
He's very, very old and has seen many expeditions come and go. He is a Jest Troll, which are a group of playful beings who view battle as a form of meditation. They're fun and sort of ridiculous. You'll meet Monoko and many other Jest Trolls across the game.
Like, I don't know, the world here looks interesting.
And of course, there is Estier, who is one of the oldest and lore-wise the most powerful creatures in the verse.
Estier is that powerful?
He will be your mount and help you travel to secret corners of the world. And if you bring him back his special stones, you can unlock abilities for him to access new areas of the world and find exciting secrets.
I'm strong, but I'm not that strong.
Everyone has their own reason for joining the expedition, and each of them has their own story arc and resolution that we think players will really connect with.
In addition to a strong narrative, we had a clear vision for our own take on the genre's core gameplay. Our reactive turn-based system takes the traditional turn-based battle mechanic we love and adds real-time reaction, which gives combat greater intensity and dynamism. During enemy turns, you can negate all damage by dodging or parrying at the right time.
I like that.
Balancing turn-based with real-time mechanics took a long time to get right.
Like, it feels more real-time, like it's not just strategy and just reading stats and it's like, oh, you gotta parry it and dodge it. I like that.
From back then. We've done a lot of rebalancing since, and with a lot of iteration, we ultimately came up with a formula that we're proud of. Players who are good at real-time can take more risks, and others can counterbalance with items and strategies. A big part of that formula lies in the many ways you can customize your character. We spend a lot of time designing each character's unique mechanics and their custom skill trees. Our philosophy is making every type of playstyle viable.
Yeah, I saw the QTs
Everyone
too.
can have fun with how they play the game. Each character has a unique mechanic. Maëlle switches between stances which can alternately boost defense or power. I personally like to make Maëlle the protector of the group, but I'm pretty much the only one at the studio who plays her that way. Most people play her as a glass cannon with Gustav's complementary skills. The characters can also equip hundreds of passive effects, which in our game are called Lumina.
Ugh, I'm getting overwhelmed just looking at that.
Has more than 20 unique skills.
Like, I'm open to this one. Like, I want to see reviews.
They can gain through Lumina and weapons. So there are a ton of builds and playstyle to explore. Needless to say, we can't wait to see how you choose to play and what kinds of build you'll design that we probably never even imagined.
Oh, they're saving Doom for the end.
The story is set in the French fantasy world, and I was really excited to design something unique. Every level has its own color and texture identity. For example, the Gestrel Village is an early area in the game where players can enjoy a fun break. We wanted something that feels chaotic, grungy, and toy-like. It's basically a bazaar. Everything's disorganized, chaos everywhere, huts are unsafe, built without much thought. It's a place where anyone could fight you at any point, which is pretty much what the Gestrels are like. The Gestrel village is hidden inside the ancient sanctuary. The ideas here were forest, labyrinth, and sentinels. I designed it as a vibrant place, like an old graveyard of Gestrels, or forgotten wooden toys in a box, with two main colors, red and white.
Steven really likes this game.
Hidden from danger. With traps and labyrinths.
I'm guessing you've been playing the Final Fantasy games since you were a kid, right?
Same process with the characters. Minoko came in a single concept. I thought of a monkey-like body, white fur with a black and red flat mask.
Ladies, could I?
Ow!
Definitely a Gestrel.
For Eske, we needed a cuddly companion to take us around the world. I thought instantly of a giant inflatable balloon and old Victorian pillows with many intricate motifs. We start with the core themes and ideas, and the visuals grow organically from there.
From the very start of the project, there was one thing that we absolutely wanted to bring back from older JRPGs. A feature we really loved, but is very rare these days. A completely 3D and navigable world map. Yes, we've got a world map. And it was a real challenge to create, both artistically and technically. And it ended up a lot bigger than we expected. You'll definitely need Eske's help traveling around.
Wow, okay, look at the...
We're super happy.
Look at the draw distance. You can go anywhere. That's crazy.
Side paths and
that looked good.
Hidden levels. If you want to fight the toughest bosses of the game, you will have to explore. Good luck.
The story alone, the acting, how many games of Andy Serkis?
For the past 4 years.
Yeah, I'll be again. Like I'm telling you, like turn-based games, I just overlook them always. But this is the first one that I'm like,
Xbox Series X
hey,
and S, and is available
I'll wait for
day
reviews.
one
I know it
with
doesn't seem like much to some of you, but I'm like,
already wishes the game.
you're somewhat on my radar, Expedition 33. Okay, you might be decent.
We are a small, passionate team. It's our debut
Okay,
game,
so it's about to end. I'm gonna close the door so I don't bother anyone out here because it's Doom, baby. Okay, hold on. I'm coming back, okay, guys? I want to be able to yell.
Everyone at Sunfall, thank you for joining us. Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
I feel them wrapping up. Yep. Okay, here we go. This is what we came from. Okay, this is it. It's Doom time. God bless France. They saved the best for last, okay? That's my man Hugo Martin right there. Oh, I want that statue. I want it.
Welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of id Software, where more than 30 years ago, a small team of game developers helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever. And the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused in every aspect of this latest installment in the legendary Doom franchise. It is an honor to work on this game. To carry
Shut up
on
and take my
this
money. Just show me the
tradition
gameplay.
of
Come on, dude. Come on, Hugo.
all-out, groundbreaking levels of fun.
So now, we're excited to share with you a look
I
at
hear
our
it.
most ambitious game yet. This is Doom: The Dark Ages.
That was so stupid I mouthed the words.
He didn't really. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
In Doom: The Dark Ages, you will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell. Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore,
Yes.
powerful weapons to unlock,
Yes.
and enemies to conquer.
Oh my god, he's such a sexy enemy.
And that's given us the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom: The Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series. And if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form.
I told you
So
guys,
let's
see?
break it down, starting with the combat. In Doom Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet. In Doom: The Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank. Heavy, strong.
You got the
but
job?
still fast.
Congratulations, but hold on. Doom, baby. It's Doom.
Power over the acrobatics.
Hold on, honey. Hold on. Sorry. Come here. Come here.
Balance between enemy projectiles.
Come here.
your movements,
Congratulations.
straight
Congratulations.
and reliable again.
Oh.
Just like in the classic Doom games.
Oh.
But it's not all about nostalgia. Innovation is the goal, always. And so for Doom: The Dark Ages, it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master. Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw.
Oh, yeah. Wait, that came out.
Throw. Parry.
I did not mean it to come out like that.
All from one input. It's contextual. Tons of depth on a single button press. You know, we want every Doom game to stand on its own as a unique experience. So in 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot. And in Doom: The Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight.
Yeah. Let's go.
And the Shield Saw will give you the strength to go head to head with some of the biggest, baddest demons we've ever created at id.
Oh, he looks so good.
But that's not all. Because if you're gonna stand and fight, then you gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about a
Yeah. Let's go.
Or maybe an electrified gauntlet. Or even a Doom spiked mace. That's right, we have 3 melee options that are part of a melee system.
3 melee options.
All on one input, complete with combos and upgrades. And it's totally awesome. And you can finish off the demons now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's control glory.
I like it's interesting. I think it's interesting how the demons are not cybernetically enhanced. Like this is like an older. It takes place in the time before Doom Eternal, obviously, but they don't have as much like robotics on them. Like it's just they're more demon-like.
But that's just 2 inputs.
Like that Mancubus, he just looks naked there.
Button that we haven't talked about yet. The trigger.
Oh, such a cool weapon. Yeah, I feel like my wife would love this game because it really is more.
It looks so good.
All about the guns.
This.
Like I haven't seen him jump a single time.
This is Doom, baby.
Mean. Ancient.
Yeah.
Brutal torture machines built to butcher.
Oh my god, that saw shield.
Tail, and shred the minions of hell with. Only in Doom. That's the mission statement for the design of these never-before-seen, insanely fun-to-use tools of mayhem.
That sound.
Slayer has the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage and see how these medieval mechanics synergize with the enemies
we're getting
and
a
the
demo.
environments to form the new combat loop for Doom: The Dark Ages.
We're getting a full demo. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love this. I still don't know if I'll like it more than Doom Eternal, but it looks really good. he used the shield to teleport. I love how you can just throw the saw shield and it just stays just spinning in the enemies. I love that so much. Oh, the parries. I love parrying in games.
And under the hood, for the first time in an id game, we've made our combat more approachable and flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders that will allow players to tune the speed
I'm
and
a little worried
challenge
about
the
that.
game to whatever fits them best. You can slow things down or speed them up.
Don't like that.
For all Slayers.
No. Don't give me options. No.
We finally have for you. You've been waiting for 2 games now to get in and pilot your
You
very
got me
own
back. You got me back with the mech.
Atlas, which is a mech. It's the size of a it's powerful.
Jesus Christ!
Beat giant Titan-sized demons to death with your gauntleted fists.
Oh my
If
God!
that wasn't enough. We also have for you your very own fire-breathing, Gatling gun-toting cybernetic dragon.
Are you
Neither of
serious?
these are one-and-done features either. They have a full suite of abilities and even mini-bosses. The spectacle is epic.
Oh
Power
my
fantasy
goodness.
is unlike anything we've made it in. And the combat systems behind these features are deep and tons of fun.
Oh my goodness.
And as cool as all that is, we know that fans of single-player action games expect more than just great combat to pull them through the experience. So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world of
Okay.
Doom: The Dark Ages.
Oh, then we're getting to the story.
Your hero's journey will take you to the far reaches of the Doom universe. Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past, dark forests, dungeons, ancient hellscapes, battlefields, and worlds beyond. And through exploration, you'll be unlocking new abilities and godlike powers every step of the way. Now armed with your trusty shield saw, you're gonna cut, leap, and smash your way through environments full of secrets and treasures. There's always something new waiting to be discovered.
The classic key cards.
Now let's take a closer look at just one of the many missions you'll experience in Doom: The Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from
Oh, that's the
certain
guy.
destruction.
I forgot his name. The one that
Explore the medieval
betrayed them.
battlefield outside the castle walls, seeking out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit, with any gun you choose. Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game.
Oh, it's crazy.
Discovering secret caves and dungeon-like
Oh
lines
my
in
God.
search of vital resources.
Oh my! It's giving me Elden Ring vibes now.
Where you go
Like in terms of exploration.
and the objectives you pursue.
Oh my
Doom
God.
sandbox full of war and riches. Once you've broken the enemy assault, head back to the main gates because the battle isn't over yet. And the soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move, providing you with a metal soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes,
Doom
and pure
and
adrenaline.
Castle Quest.
You'll feel like you're expanding the legend of the Slayer with every mission you complete. And speaking of that legend,
There we go.
the story of Doom: The Dark Ages, like everything else in the game, is big. It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you are the star of the show. Your power is coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new story and the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters, old allies, and powerful new villains. And for returning players, it leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
So he's being controlled.
We've got 10 years of making modern Doom games together, and we've done better with every game we've made.
The hope with all this, the goal, is to give players an experience that's as fun to play as it was to make, and make something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
But that is for you to decide. When Doom: The Dark Ages releases...
This May. So yeah, the leaks were right. Okay. Ah. Oh god damn! Oh.
I got the job.
You got the job, honey. You got the job. This is like awesome. I'm glad, honey.
This is a good day.
Yeah,
This
good
is a
day,
good
good
day.
day. Ninja Gaiden, Doom, you got the job.
I cannot move.
So it's just like the outtakes.
You will feel like the super weapon in the center of a medieval war against hell.
Yeah, I saw it.
All of Hazel's powers are designed around textile crafting.
I don't know if you noticed, but the health, it had the face of the original where he moves, but it's like cybernetic or something.
Our reactive turn-based system has a real-time reaction, which gives combat greater intensity and dynamism.
I still can't believe they did the Ninja Gaiden thing. They just came out of nowhere.
No, it was leaked a couple months ago.
A Ninja Gaiden? Really?
I was looking at it when I googled like Ninja Gaiden reboot. It was from like 2 years, like a year ago. It was May.
Oh, okay.
That was the one that was the mystery one.
The surprise, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
This is play today.
I got a couple things to say. Let's go to Big Face.
Let's go to Big Face first.
For one thing, honey, congratulations. Okay, look, she has been looking for a job for a long time, and she's finally got it. Okay,
You finally got it.
you've done it. Okay,
We can get out of here.
don't say it like that. Because right now, like, we have been staying at her parents' place. Like, they've been gracious enough to let us stay here, and even me set up my whole studio and all that. So we're really appreciative. But it's good that, you know, she got a job, and I don't know. We can start our adult life, you can say, okay? Because it was a little bit difficult in Canada. Like, she couldn't work because she was sick, and also it was really hard getting a job there. So I'm glad she's able to finally do what she wants to do. So congrats, honey. You're not even here.
I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Okay, I didn't see you. So congrats. But all right, on to the other stuff.
On to the other stuff.
I can't believe I'm gonna say this. Xbox really had a really good showcase, okay?
Hooked with this one.
And I feel like it's because they really did have gamers in mind this time, where it's like, hey, you know what? We're not gonna fill up our direct with games that I know you don't care about. We only have 4 games, okay? But we're just gonna let the developers geek out and tell you what makes them fun, like why they're good. Even a game like South of Midnight that I'm still not that interested in. I'm like, it's cool that the developers just got to like geek out and show like, you know, what makes their game special. But I feel like this is how it should be done. Like, just give the spotlight to developers. Just let them do the games they want to make, and just kind of, just again, let them geek out. Let them do what they want to do, right? And bro. Second thing, I want to save Ninja Gaiden for last, okay? Believe it or not. Doom: The Dark Ages. There's only one thing that worries me, is that whole thing about customizing the difficulty. I don't like that, because that makes it sound like it's going too mainstream.
You can do it however you would like to
No.
do it, though.
No.
Especially for people.
Get good, scrub. That's what I
especially
say.
for people like you who are like, no, I want to defeat this boss, but he's slightly too fast for me.
Get good.
You can slow him down.
I'm not going to.
Then figure out how to beat him.
I'm not
and
going
speed
to.
it back up.
I'm not going to. I'm gonna suffer until I get through how it's intended to be played. That's the only thing I didn't like about Doom: The Dark Ages. But My God, everything in that game looks so interesting. They really are taking a completely different design approach here. They're going more old school.
You can still see me. I was going to do something fancy.
You're gonna do something fancy.
Yeah.
They're definitely going more the old school route, where it's like, no, your boots on the ground. You're not jumping. Someone said there's not a jump button.
Your battery's low.
Yeah, there's not a jump button, which is interesting, but it's like it kind of forces them to do other like mechanics and just gameplay design choices. It's what are you doing?
No, hold
Can
on.
you mute it at least?
No.
Mute it, because it's throwing me off.
Sorry.
It seems to be more open world, and I know this doesn't sound exciting for someone like me, but it kind of is, because they're letting you just be completely. They're letting you approach it however you want, and you can go on your little side adventures and be like, hey, there's a dungeon here. I love that. Okay, it looks really good. Okay, I can't stress that enough. The story also seems really interesting, being a prequel. I love it.
Ignore this. Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna let her finish because she's just doing something here. The previous game had the same difficulty settings, same with Doom 1 and 3. Okay, I didn't know that. Then maybe that's not a big deal. Okay, as long as I get my, I guess, pre-described.
There we go. I got it.
As long as I get my pre-described like difficulty option. That okay? You don't have to do this, Adi. You don't have to do this right now.
I could. So that way, the game is playing when you're talking about it. Wow, the whole thing.
There you go.
See? Look at that.
That's cool. So anyway, up on
Here.
up here.
I'm holding it.
You can see. There you go. You can see the big surprise, which was a new Ninja Gaiden 4. That's being worked on by Platinum Games. I can't tell you this enough, that Platinum Games is a really big deal when it comes to action games. If you haven't played Bayonetta, you need to stop what you're doing right now, which is watching me, and go play it right now, okay? Don't stop watching. I'm kidding. But
make it a little bit bigger because it's kind of hard to see.
So Platinum Games is working on it. It looks absolutely insane. It looks like we need this game to sell. We need this game to sell, and even I am going to probably buy, since you have a job, baby. Yay! We got money to waste now, okay? Yay! I'm gonna go buy the remake, okay? Because we need to support hack and slashers. We need to, okay?
A good game.
Good action games, okay? Because I love me some Souls-likes, but we need more action games, and I'm glad that Ninja Gaiden's coming back. There's also Onimusha on Capcom's side that hopefully lives up to its name. We need this back. We need these games to survive, okay? We just need it, okay? I'm gonna stop repeating myself now. But it looks absolutely amazing. It looks like a return to form, just like traditional action games. And I'm really excited for this. I have to talk about this because I feel like Santa Monica is gonna get really embarrassed now, okay? Just if they don't do something as big as what Ninja Gaiden's doing. They flat out came out with a remake of Ninja Gaiden 2 for the 30th anniversary. I hope to the God of War that what they had planned was not the live service game, because it's gonna be really, really sad for the community. Like, we need something big. I can't believe we're getting a Ninja Gaiden remake before a God of War remake. This needs to happen. What?
No, Doomslayer says Santa Monica needs to be embarrassed. That's what I'm saying. It's a good.
This needs to be a wake up call, man. Because it's like, you guys, you need to start showing love again. I know Valhalla was great, but it's still in the formula of the new ones. Like, yo, bro, you need to come out and say what the Ninja Gaiden people said. It's like, hey, we're not touching it, okay? The only thing we're doing is re-releasing them in Unreal 5 graphics. If they do that to God of War 1 or God of War 2, I'll even take Ghost of Sparta. Okay, I was going to say God of War 3, but I prefer Ghost of Sparta. If they do that, my life is yours, okay? Like, I will give my life to them, okay? They need... I really hope it wasn't live service. That's all I'm gonna say. I really hope that's not what they had planned. Anyway, Xbox has absolutely hit it out of the park with this Xbox Direct. Sony needs to do something. Sony needs to show their games. They need to show what their games are working on. And again, I hope it wasn't just live service under Jim Ryan's leadership, because I feel like that's what he had plans. Like, this is a live service revolution. Every game is gonna be live service now. Santa Monica hate is crazy in this chat. They do release something for the anniversary, and you are all embarrassed. No, hey, if they do release something, dude, I will gladly just be wrong. I don't mind. Okay. It's just I have a suspicion that it was gonna be this live service game. Okay, they need to. Okay, it's not Santa Monica's fault.
Yeah,
it's PlayStation.
The Greek artist does.
I agree. No, I agree. It is PlayStation's like leadership. I get that. Okay, but I just don't know. Like we need a remake. Okay, now we need a remake exactly like Ninja Gaiden. It seems like I'm always changing the goalposts here, but it's like I'll take remasters. I definitely will. But bro, if Ninja Gaiden's doing a remake, why can't we get a God of War 1 remake? Okay, just graphical remake only. Come on, we all want to be wrong here. Yeah, I don't want to not have a God of War game like Doomslayer says. Of course I want them to release something here on the anniversary, but that's what I mean. Like they're kind of quiet, and I'm getting scared. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit scared here. So PlayStation, hopefully, there's a rumored state of play for next month, February. So hopefully they have something. Hopefully they have something big. Because if it's not, I feel like that's the last date to release something. To be honest.
Nuzu says, "What if they just give us 2 new armors in Valhalla?"
That's my fear. My fear is that they're gonna come out and be like,
come out with a Kratos like God armor from God of War 2, and then like, oh, the Kratos general armor from God of War 1.
Yeah, here's a Sue's skirt or something like that. Like I'm afraid that that's gonna be the case. And again, it wouldn't really be their fault, okay? Because Santa Monica is like under PlayStation, right? So they kind of have to do what they're told in a way. But I hope PlayStation did not, I don't know, throw them under the bus just to chase the money back that is a live service game. But anyway, if Corey new game is a live service, I will sell my PS5 the next day. That's the sad thing about the PlayStation 5 era. It just hasn't been very good, and I think I blame Jim Ryan for it. Just like he kind of came in and threw a monkey wrench into the whole thing. It's odd to think about it, but I can't think of any first party like PlayStation 5 only game aside from like maybe 2, which would be Returnal and Ratchet and Clank. Like I'm sure there's more of them, but the fact that I'm getting this feeling that there's not any like PS5 exclusive games, it's only been cross-gen games, and there hasn't been a lot of them. Like I'm overwhelmed with disappointment when it comes to PlayStation in this generation. And they had something like this going on in the PlayStation 3 generation, where it was kind of meh during like the first few years, and it only like blew up in the last couple of years. So I'm hoping they have like a similar renaissance of games again, and not just jump to PS5, because how it is right now, I don't think I would buy a PS5. Like I don't trust them. Like if they're just gonna do like cross-gen games, might as well just get a PS5 Pro. And I'm not even getting a PS5 Pro now. But anyway, wait, Jim Ryan stepped down, which is now Herman Holst. That's the other guy that has to go, man. I don't trust Herman Holst. Wait, nice job. Yeah, nice job to Kanariki for handling the video footage. Thank you so much, honey. I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't know what was the issue. Like
I don't. Well, for some odd reason, when you stream in OBS, the bitrate is set to like horrible, really like potato on a string bitrate, and I'm like, yeah, no wonder it's like not doing it. Like it looks totally unwatchable. Here, I can read.
You know, I wanna re-upload the Ninja Gaiden reaction, but
There's no way you can.
I'm gonna have to like
so bad.
No, I'm gonna have to like take the audio and the camera footage of me and overlap it with a trailer like footage or something.
Because it's like unwatchable and something.
No, I see.
I couldn't even see. No,
oh god, yeah, I saw it.
Well, no. In one part with this, it got to the point where I couldn't even tell what's going on. Like yes. What's going on right now.
Yeah, it got ridiculously bad at one point.
You can do that. You can edit it.
Oh, someone retracted. I couldn't see it. Cuba needs to what? I didn't see that. Herman Holst said Concord is going to be the Star Wars of Sony. He said it's the future of PlayStation games. He's actually on drugs, LMAO.
something that's important. Hold on, something that's important.
Go ahead, sorry.
Guy Tom Henderson. Do you know him? He's a
leaker, right? Like an insider.
Yeah. He goes. He posts before it had ended.
What?
More surprises to come. And then he posts like, well, that was a lie. Like he corrects himself like that was a lie. He's like, they were supposed to show more. It was FF and Gears.
FF and what does that mean?
I don't know what FF is.
You mean in the Xbox Direct?
Yeah, and it says there was supposed to be a
Final Fantasy FF.
I don't know what the FF is, but Gears of War. I'm assuming it's supposed to be Gears. He said it was supposed to be a remaster.
Oh, like a remake of Gears 1.
I don't know what FF was supposed to be. Everybody's like FF. FF16.
Final Fantasy 16. That's the one with Clive, right? I don't know what the surprise is gonna be. FF is Final Fantasy. That's what I thought too. But I'm like, what surprises could they have? Captain, the cancel live service could be them canceling God of War Ascension Remaster's multiplayer. I don't know if they were gonna remaster God of War Ascension multiplayer. I
think he was. I'm not trying to put words in Warren Bill's mouth.
I like how you're not.
Yeah, I know it's that too. I censored myself.
You're censored, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trying to put words in Warren Bill's mouth or anything, but I'm thinking he's thinking that they're like remastering the games and like
and the multiplayer was going to be included. Yeah,
they're dropping the multiplayer aspect of it. But they are remastering the games.
Okay, that could be interesting if that's the case. I just don't know if I've never seen them remaster a multiplayer game. Anyone like it's only single player games, right?
Because they haven't done it before.
That's true. That could be revolutionary. I hate the shutdowns. Japan studios, like I hated they were influential. I'm confused about that because isn't Japan Studio the one that made Astrobot? Who made Astrobot? I thought Team Asobi. Never mind. No, Japan Studios was its own thing, right? But yeah, anyway, Herman Hulse should go back to making Horizon games. People say that why does Sony keep pushing the Horizon IP? And it's because Herman Hulse is at the top, man. Like he definitely has a bias for that game. Because like really, a Horizon Lego game? Why? Oh wow, Konoruhi looks like Xbox Direct, dude. What? The heart's in the way. I can't see what hair is.
Oh wow, why Konoruhi looks like Xbox Game Direct, dude? What makeup is this? What?
I don't know what he meant. I'm sorry.
I'm thinking he's saying I look like the Xbox Game Direct guy.
No, you don't.
That's what it said.
But anyway,
I don't know. I don't want to put words in his mouth. This is why Konoruhi looks like Xbox Game Direct, dude. What makeup is this?
I don't know. All right, so it was surprisingly good from Xbox. Okay, I was not expecting it to be this good, and in a way, I'm happy because PlayStation really needs like a good competitor to keep them on their toes, man. Like they've gotten a little bit too complacent. The fact that they just started chasing live service games is kind of sad. They were doing really good before, and I hope they go back to making good games. Okay, good single player games. I'm excited that Ninja Gaiden is coming back. Like I'm still seeing it there. I'm like, I can't believe this. Okay, I almost finished Ninja Gaiden 1, and for some reason I stopped. I want to finish it. So speaking, I will buy Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. I'm gonna buy it, okay? Because Doom Slayer's like, you need to get it. I'm like, don't worry. I'm already changing my streaming plans here, okay? I will finish Prototype. I'm gonna try and play it as fast as I can while still enjoying it, of course. And after that, I'm pushing everything else so I can play the Ninja Gaiden remake because I want to play it. I want to play it. I think if it's available on PS5 because I don't think I could run it on PC. So that's the only caveat there. If it's on PS5, I'm getting it. Wait, can you touch your nose with what? No, I can't do that. Don't be silly. I'm seeing the Chaos Beast from Fallen God, the crocodile. Supposed to play Doom Eternal and Doom 2, but now I want to play it. You need to play them. You need to play Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal at the very least, because those are the last two games in the series. I need to play Doom as well. I want to play. I don't even know if Doom 3 is canon, but I want to play it because it's also a huge departure from the series.
I don't think it's canon.
I don't think it's canon, but it's like a horror Doom, and I'm interested in playing it. I heard really good things about it. Even when I was in Cuba, I'm like, this game looks like the future. Like I saw it in a magazine, and I wanted to play it ever since. So there's a lot of games that I need to do a playthrough on the channel. So I don't know exactly what's coming ahead for us because Connor, he just got the job, so it means that we're gonna have to move to another state. And I don't know. Did they say when you start?
Yep, February 10th.
February 10th. Okay, so you got a couple days then. You gotta get that kind of becomes our priority right now. Moving out and getting all that stuff like started. So you might not see a main video on the a video on the main channel for a while, and you might not even see me stream for a while either. So I don't know what's ahead for us, but I'll keep you guys updated via community posts and Twitter announcements, I guess. But yeah, it's exciting times. Okay, I'm glad that the hack and slasher genre, it feels like it's returning with Animusha and Ninja Gaiden. Hopefully some of that spills over to Sony as well. Doom the Dark Ages looks absolutely amazing. I love it. And I'm going to re-upload all those reactions on the channel so you guys can see them again if you want to. But yeah, until then, remember, go forth.
Go forth.
In the name.
Oh.
Minutes. Okay.
Did you get the same going?